Let's talk about a tool that you probably don't have and don't even know how critically you need it. That tool is the Gratistatifo. Let's talk about that.
Here's your armed citizen meme of the week. Screen cap it, crop it, and send it to everyone you know.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Now, let's get on with the content.
My chosen profession is fixing things. And there are times when I need a very specific tool to do a certain job. Other tools can work in a pinch. However, it takes more time and effort than with the proper tool. Case in point, I used to work on ATMs, and when a particular part went bad, I would have to pop out a mechanical gear to get to that part so I could replace it. We used a tool that wasn't designed for that job, however, worked splendidly for what we needed. The only time I used this tool was to pop that particular gear. AutoZone calls it a panel puller tool. My fellow techs and I at the company I worked for at the time called it a Gratistatifo. Sure, I could have used a screwdriver. However, it would have took longer, and I ran the risk of damaging the gear, the tool, or the entire module. Whereas using this Gratistatifo, it worked perfectly, quickly, easily, and the first time. I found a similar tool that would be helpful in critical situations when you're running your AR. There are two specific instances where the Gratistatifo we're going to talk about is the best tool for the job. Now, the AR Gratistatifo has very humble beginnings. You can go to any home improvement warehouse, go to the paint section, and look for a paint can opening tool. But how does this turn into a Gratistatifo? The first instance is when you get the dreaded AR death jam. This is where, after the BCG has ejected the round, the next round, about to be chambered, pops out of the magazine on its own and ends up jammed in the area where it's not supposed to be. What usually works for this is you drop the magazine and then mortar your AR by jamming it into your shoulder or banging the butt of the weapon on the ground with the intent of forcing the bolt back so the stuck round falls free. You can't pull the charging handle because the round is jammed in between the BCG and the charging handle. If those methods don't work, you drop the magazine if you haven't already, then grab your Gratistatifo, stick it in through the ejection port, and then you force the bolt all the way to the rear. This should allow the death jammed bullet to fall free. The other instance is when you have, for whatever reason, a casing stuck in the chamber. Overpressure has jammed the case into the chamber, or the extractor may have broken, or for whatever reason it can't grip the rim, or the rim of the casing itself might have failed. The best way to do it is to use the hook of the Gratistatifo. Again, insert this through your ejection port, then hook the far side of the casing while the hook is on the Gratistatifo, and then just lean it back to leverage the brass out of the chamber. and you should be able to at least partially get it out so you can get your fingers or pliers uh, on the case to fully extract it. Now, anytime you have to use this gratis statifo, if you're at competition or just shooting at the range for safety's sake, consider yourself as out of action until you have diagnosed what caused the malfunction to happen. You need to be sure that the weapon will not malfunction in that way again, nor will it blow up in your face. Great way to ruin your day. You have several ways to keep your gratis statifo with you. Leave it in your tool bag, put it in your pocket, stick it in your molly, whatever works for you. Me, I got turned on to this tool by a guy, and he actually wrapped it up all nice in paracord, which is what I have done here. The difference between myself and him was he just started wrapping on the tool and then tied a knot at the top, whereas I made a solid loop with the knot down here, and the rest of this is one continuous loop. So there you have it, a tool that you critically need for those emergency situations where nothing else will do and you didn't even know you needed it. If you want a cool one like this, send me an email and we'll set up a way for you to pay, let's say $15, shipping and handling included, or go to a hardware store and get one for yourself with for $1, and then figure out the paracord on your own. Stay safe, stay bullet free. Tell your family you love them every chance you get. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful day.
If you made it this far, thank you. If you liked this content, please hit the like button to show your support. Help me get the word out by subscribing to my channel, and don't forget to turn notifications on so you know when I post new content. If you think this content would help your friends, the share button helps you get it out to your social media. Comments mean a lot to me, good or bad. Please leave one. All right, go forth and have a most excellent day.